My name is Anthony Strayhorn, and I'm a coach and trainer with the Your Day Balance Game.
My name is Nancy Jameson, and I am a transformation coach with the Your Day Balance Game.
And today we're going to be talking about 7 signs that you might be codependent.
Might be.
So Nancy, we've both been playing this game for a while.
Yeah.
10
years.
10 years, yeah. I've been playing this game 10 years as well. We've seen a lot here.
There are a number of signs that you might be codependent and a number of patterns. And yet what we've seen is there are certain ones that just rise to the top as like they're much more prevalent than some of the other ones. So that's what this video is about. It's our top 7 of what we see in clients and family and friends and coworkers and all of the things, but really clients is what we wanted to hone in on.
One of the common signs that you might be codependent or that shows up as codependency is there's this difficulty to making decisions for yourself. I mean, that's one of those where you literally depend on someone else's choice to be your choice.
Yeah.
Or you're so scared or so fearful of making a choice because you just don't trust yourself. You have a very low level of courage or confidence about that, whatever that choice is, and you just don't feel like you can make it or you can execute on it.
So it looks like you're indecisive.
Yeah.
Or it looks like, well, where do you want to go to dinner tonight? I don't know where I want to go to. Well, no, where do you want to go to dinner? Well, you tell me where you want to go to dinner. Well, no, it's your turn in making the choice. I don't want to make the choice because, so it looks like that.
Yeah, so always putting the choice off on somebody else as opposed to owning your choice or owning the fact that you can make that choice and it'll be okay.
And sharing it from an authentic place of no, this is what I would like to experience and what do you want to experience? And then out of that, creating what it is that you want to experience instead of that compromise.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another one is, that I see, and you can speak to this, chronic anger. So obsessive anger, outbursts, a lot of passive aggressiveness. Yep. I mean, that comes out as forms of chronic anger.
And resentment. Yeah, chronic anger and resentment. So, when Anthony and I were having a conversation around what we wanted to say in relationship to this, I look back on my relationship with Bill, and Bill and I have been together for 26 years. We're in our 26th year. And so really when we started coming out of, when we realized that we were codependent first and foremost, because we denied that we were even codependent. But when we denied or realized that we were codependent, that was a big one, like being angry or resenting the other person because you did this to me. I felt like I had lost myself, and so therefore I resented him because I lost myself when I wasn't taking responsibility for where I was. And so there was just this tremendous amount of anger, feeling undervalued, marginalized, underappreciated, taken advantage of, and that totally dovetailed into what I feel like is number 3 is being a victim. You'll see as we go through these that a lot of these are intertwined for sure.
Yeah. You feel like life is not working for you. It's someone else's fault.
Yeah.
Why I can't make this decision because of something they did or said to me.
Yeah.
And so that creates this whole victimization within yourself. You internalize yourself as being a victim to life. And within that, you just don't ever find this sense of peace. You feel frazzled a lot. You don't feel, settled within yourself. You feel anxious. So those are just kind of some symptoms of what it can be like to feel like a victim as it relates to a sign of codependency.
Some of my clients right now that are moving through this, there are a couple, and they're literally moving through this conversation right now, that they feel so insecure without the other one being around that it literally creates a breakdown for them. Or it literally creates the impairment of creating and nurturing other friendships. I mean, we're not even talking about intimate connections, we're talking about friendships, but it's that deep-rooted conversation of I don't feel safe unless you're with me. And that is a slippery slope.
Yeah.
That is a slippery slope. So
as you're speaking about that, I'm literally seeing some of my clients and some people I know who have been in that space.
Yeah, and I feel for them. you know? I mean, because their experience is real, you know, it's not about that. It's just, it's the inability to trust yourself to be able to stand on your own. And so, you know, at the end of this, we're going to talk about some different tools that you can utilize and that really create a new and a renewed sense of trust for self.